What's up, guys? My name's Dave, and today I'm going to show you how to play West LA Fadeaway. It's a great, funky, groovy, heady jam. The Grateful Dead played it quite a bit. It was just great, and it's actually just found me. I'm kind of in a Motown thing right now, but the YouTube algorithm found me. It's 7/26/1987, this version, and it's been in my feed a lot. I've listened to this quite a bit, but I was driving the other day and I was like, God damn, man, this it's got me. So I wanted to bring it to you guys. I got a request a couple times from somebody, so I wanted to fulfill the request, and let's get to work. So here I have the verse and chorus section, and we'll go through all this. There's the first verse and solo, verse chorus, and then there's a solo over the verse chorus, verse 2, and then a solo, and then a verse 3 out. And the only difference is, so you'll see this first, it's like looking for a chateau, 21 rooms, but one will do. Da, 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 da. And I don't want to ride, I just wanted to rent it for an hour or two. And then it goes back to another. Anyhow, you play this part twice, right, on the verse. In the solo, this first part, you only play it once. And that's the only difference. Everything else is the same. So the solo, this part, you only go through it one time. And it'll feel kind of natural, but like I kind of took my notes and I hammered it out. And so then the second verse is the same, like this section. The second solo is you only play this once. The third verse is like the solo sections where you only play this once. So I hope that doesn't come across as a lot here, but let's just start and you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's get after it. Here we go. So A minor. Whoop. A minor. And this is always like it kind of trickles in. So noodling on A minor. And then everybody comes together. You go to that B, to the E, back to the A minor. So that would be like the intro. And now this is the beginning of the verse here.
Looking for a chateau, 21 rooms, but one will do. Looking for a chateau, 21 rooms, but one will do. I don't wanna buy it, just wanna rent it for an hour or two.
Made it no mistake. So real quick, just kind of what Phil is doing. It's A minor. And so I'm not a big theory guy, but the only difference when I think if something's major or minor is like major, I would you have your two A's here, right? 5 and 7. And so this is like my cheat sheet. From here, the major third is here, the minor third is there. So so if I'm minor, I'm just playing this instead of that. And also from the octave here, the major 7 is here, the minor 7 is there. So I just think it's like pentatonic or something. And that's really what he's doing. Is what I hear is he'll bump bump, and then but it's like he'll hit the root and then he'll you'll hear it. So yes, yeah, like I say, everybody coalesces on the A in the intro, and then you kind of get the signal, and then that means okay, go to the B, and then also kind of the guitar lick that Jerry is playing is like which is good to know because Phil never really plays that, but sometimes, like, I don't know, just in my own, it's good to know that stuff to fall back on for licks or when you're jamming or whatever, it can come in handy. So the it is you'd 5. Wait. Oh, there we go. 5 7 5 7. So it's and then you slide this down. So it's like a 7 5, and then pull off to 3. So. Again, Phil doesn't really use that, but whatever. I'm not here to we're not deciphering note for note what he's doing. I'm just trying to kind of give you a lot of intel. Listen to this, because too, how he plays, and he's playing this headless bass, which I've never been a fan, but I'm sure if you're like a touring guy and you're playing constantly, they're lighter, I guess, and I'm sure it sounded amazing. But yeah, he's not doing any of that. But he very much is. He's landing on there, and then when he goes to the B, it's like B to some degree. Okay, let's keep going.
Walking down the street today. And an old stick. Walking down the street today. Didn't wanna be a mean about it, but I didn't have one good word to say. Well, West LA fade away. West LA fade away. Little red light on the highway. Green light on the freeway.
Going right into a rip and solo. But real quick, that chorus part, but don't West LA fade away. And what I hear him doing again, it's just like this. It is this boom 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 boom. Even, but really, I just hear Phil using mainly these notes here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There's like 7 notes, and he's kind of boom boom. Just shit like that. So, will West LA, he goes, West LA fade away. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I just threw this together last minute because I heard it and I was like, and I have the house to myself. So here we go. West LA fade away. And what I'll do is boom, and then you hold that and make that like a chord. So that's 5 7. Your D, C, and same down there. You don't have to, but I kind of like, it gives it some balls, especially if you're playing it live through a bass rig or something. So West LA fade away. West LA fade away. Didn't want to buy it. Sorry, that's how. That's usually how I would play. I would boom, 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 bam, bam. like I say, it's still all those same notes. So I'm just going to giving you everything, and take with it what you will. Let's keep going, though. We're going right into the solo. Going to that. See how they only played that part once, that verse section. Sorry. B to F to E. LA girl, already know what I need to know. West LA girl, already know what I need to know. Name, address, and phone number. Going just how far to go. Couple of things. I heard Phil earlier too when he goes, banana, and then it's like banana. That was a cool. Let's back that up. Actually, that's because I want to give you the Phil. It's not that I'm not interested in exactly what Phil is doing, but it's like. It's constantly he's eluding you all that you're like, I kind of know what he's doing. And he's like, no, now I'm over here. Son of a bitch. So, let me see if I can. He's rocking the wrist sweatbands too. That's part of it right there. That West LA Fadeaway when you go to the chorus. So it's West LA Fadeaway, but it's like and it's just but it's almost like a let's go. Right here. Second time around right here. Where you go? Sorry. So that part, West LA fade away. And then what I'll do when I go to the B is just because I kind of simplify. And that's just a box scale stuff, 7 to 9. 9, 7, 9. So to the F. And then what he does is and then you're going back to the A, which is down here though. So he'll go high. So and then he'll go you go from that high E to the high A, and then you keep descending to the beginning of the next verse. Watch. It's pretty cool. And it's like if you're going to play it, that would be definitely a tasty thing, is when you do go to the F, E, to the A. Looking for a chateau. Okay, B, watch on the E here. We'll go F, so you hear that. Of course, I did it a much more simplistic way. He obviously, it's a much more eloquent statement, that he does. And then that's always a study too, is to like trap one line and just like, what in the fuck is he doing? Like note for note. Let's try that. And just see. Again, this is all shooting from the hip, guys. But I thought, like I say, I got like 2 requests for this song. So, yeah, here we go. Into the solo. Remember, on the solos, they only go through the verse part once. So they'll go right into the chorus right now. Real quick, too, if you're going to play this live, notice how, we've got verse 1, we've got 2 solos. Verse 1 solo, verse 2 solo, verse 3 out. So you got the solo is the time to like, whoom, and it's only one round. Some of these songs, right, they'll go 3, 4, 5, whatever, into Never Neverland. So these are short solos, and so you have a limited amount of time to kind of, send it and build all this. Looking for a chateau. And so you build, and then you bring it back down to your cruising speed, right? Which is part of the fun of like these jams, is to build and then pull it back, and get back down to subtle and stuff. So just check out at the end of their solo, and then the difference, how they bring it down. We do this 3 times. Third time. Woo! Smoking, buddy. Great version. So yeah, so like I say, the only difference is this, you play it only one time through on the solo. Verse 2 is the same. The solo only once. Verse 3, you play it just like you do over the solo. So it would be like 2 1 2 1 1. If that helps. And then yeah. Like I say, and the way I would play it, I guess I do kind of copy Jerry's lick, but first 2 I like to, when we've played it, I would just boom down down boom boom down boom little boom boom, even just holding this thing for some reason, man, it just like boom ba dum ba boom boom down now man, oh and oh man, oh and and then what I'll do, because you in on that E, and I'll go, which is cool because that's your E here, right? E. 3 positions. You have your E, you have your E, you have your E, you have your E up here too. But so I'm landing on that E up there, which is kind of fun to do. Or it's just a habit I got into when we played this song. So bum 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 now, and then from the E here I would slide up. So you slide up to the 14, and then you hit that one down there. Boom boom 3. For chateau. That's my lick. Boom boom boom. And then, and I would use that so. And then sometimes, you know, which is down here. It's all 5 and 7. Because that's like I say, the minor third is what we're always using. It's the same notes. So I don't want to like throw you off or whatever, but that's the way I would play that. And then again, and this is just fun. Maybe not every time. Will they fade away? So, just throwing it to the wall here, folks. But again, I hope this helps, and I'll attach this version in the description. Any questions? Any requests? Any other versions of West LA Fadeaway? This is just an absolute banging, funky. If you got funky guitar players, you got a good drummer. It's just it's a real good time. So again. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. I hope this helps. And yeah, I'll see you real soon. Peace.